Brand Devendra has proved to be more than a match for the other established family brands in Maharashtra. It was all about their fortresses. People used to say, oh, this is Marathwada. You can't do anything to the Pawars here. The tallest Maratha leaders. This family is impenetrable. The Thackerays cannot be dislodged from Mumbai because Mumbai ka matlab hai Thackere. But the Thackerays routed from the BMC. Raj Thackere routed in Nashik. Pawars jolted in their pocket boroughs of Pune and Pimpri-Chinchwad. And if there is one man who actually has stamped his authority on the entire election campaign, it was Brand Devabhav. Here's how.
A stunning comeback in 2024 assembly polls. A staggering consolidation in 2025 local polls. Devendra Farnavis establishes himself as the only mass leader of Maharashtra and the king of its crown jewel, Mumbai. With the BJP alliance sweeping the BMC polls, stunning the Thackerays, whose Shiv Sena ruled the richest civic body for decades.
ये मामूली विजय नहीं, ये अतिभव्य इस प्रकार का विजय है। इसलिए ये विजय मैं सभी को समर्पित करते हुए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं, सभी को बधाई देता हूं और अपने शब्दों को विराम देता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र।
The man from Vidarbh, who famously called himself modern-day Abhimanyu, humbled the Thackerays in their den.
मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि मैं आधुनिक अभिमन्यु हूँ, चक्रव्यूह को भेदना जानता हूँ। हमने चक्रव्यूह को भेदा है।
As the BJP gets ready for its first Mumbai mayor, the credit goes to Devendra Farnavis. He handled the campaign and the united Thackerays with strategic ease, never falling into the regionalism trap laid for him as the Thackerays raised the Marathi Manus pitch.
ये मुंबई के संस्कृति में, मुंबई के त्योहारों में, ये पूरा महाराष्ट्र का जो खान पान है, महाराष्ट्र के जो तौर तरीके हैं, इसमें घुल मिल गए। इसलिए इनको आप अलग कह ही नहीं सकते, ये पूरे तरीके से सुरक्षित है।
Apart from the Thackerays, Farnavis has also humbled the other power name in Maharashtra politics, the Pawars, rewriting the political language of the state. As their estranged uncle and nephew joined hands for the civic polls, the master politician in Farnavis trounced them on their turf in Pune and Pimpri-Chinchwad. It's been a meteoric and dramatic climb up the political ladder for Devendra Farnavis. From a corporator to becoming the youngest mayor of Nagpur at just 27, the first BJP chief minister of Maharashtra, he currently occupies the top post for the third time. In a state dominated by Maratha politics and politicians, the 54-year-old Brahmin leader with deep roots in RSS has carved his own space. Farnavis contested his first assembly elections in 1999 and won. There's been no looking back since then. After the BJP-Sena fallout in 2019, he had warned his detractors not to write him off.
मेरा पानी उतरता देख मेरे किनारे पर घर मत बसा लेना। मेरा पानी उतरता देख मेरे किनारे पर घर मत बसा लेना। मैं समंदर हूं, लौट कर वापस आऊंगा।
And scripted a stunning turnaround for the BJP in 2024 assembly polls after the Lok Sabha setback. Farnavis has enjoyed the confidence of both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah. At an election rally earlier, Prime Minister Modi had said, Devendra is Nagpur's gift to the country. Since his first tenure as CM, he has delivered a model of good governance, effective political maneuvering and development plank. He's also brought the urban and young voters closer to the BJP. If today, Maharashtra politics is being imagined without the Pawars and the Thackerays, it's solely because of this one man, Devendra Farnavis, the Swayam Sevak who has become the undisputed king. NDTV Bureau Report.
Well, brands which were said to be invincible are crumbling one by one, and is a new star rising on the horizon? We'll discuss that and much more. Milind Deora, Rajya Sabha MP of the Shiv Sena, is joining us live. Thank you very much, Milind Deora. Our congratulations already in order, because Sanjay Raut seems to think that the BMC is still stuck, and your party actually is, contesting against the MNS for the kind of tally that we're expecting in the end, in Sanjay Raut's words.
Well, again, the results haven't formally been declared for all seats, but based on, I wouldn't call them initial trends, but on late trends, it looks quite clear that the NDA, the Mahayuti, will form a government in the Mumbai municipality. And I think that's good news, because it's a change after 30 years. For 30 years, people have seen a certain governance in Asia's richest municipality. It's really one or two families that ran that municipality. And I think people wanted a change. People wanted a positive change. People wanted to enable Mahayuti to deliver for the city in the same way that it's been doing through the state government and the central government. And now with the municipality, the Mumbai municipality in the Mahayuti's control, it's much easier to coordinate work and development, which is ultimately for the betterment of Mumbaikars.
But brand Thackerays is not quite done and dusted just as yet. Shiv Sena UBT getting 70 in Mumbai, and the Shiv Sena getting 26 out of the 90 seats that it has fought.
Well, please keep in mind that the Shiv Sena led by Eknath Shinde ji has about a 20% vote share in Mumbai, and that vote share was very, very critical to ensure that the Mahayuti wins and to ensure that the Mahayuti keeps UBT and MNS out of Mumbai. Mumbai is in many ways a bastion, I would say. It's the only really place where UBT has a presence. UBT is really finished in every other part of Maharashtra. If you look at assembly elections, if you look at the local elections that happened prior to the municipal corporation and even these municipal corporation elections, UBT's really remaining presence is in Mumbai. And despite that, as an alliance, despite a very emotional pitch where, they said, vote for us, otherwise Mumbai will be separated from Maharashtra. The fact that NDA has won, and the NDA has overturned 30 years, repeated election after election every 5 years, where the same script was written that vote for us, otherwise Mumbai will be separated from Maharashtra, and dislodged this family, I think is a tremendous gain on its own. And that to me is the headline news of today, that the fact that the Uddhav Thackere, who ran Mumbai Municipal Corporation for 30 years, has finally been dislodged from Asia's largest civic body.
But in the seats where you were taking on the UBT head to head, 50% of those seats, or rather more than 50% of those seats, have been won by the UBT, as opposed to where the BJP was taking on the UBT. The BJP has done a better performance.
Well, I wouldn't say that's a very simple way of analyzing it, and there's time to analyze data. But I would say that there are certain bastions, for example, where UBT controls. UBT is very, very powerful. I'll give you an example. In my own area of South Mumbai, in Worli, for example, where Aditya Thackere, the only member of the family who is an elected legislator is Aditya Thackere. He's from Worli. He's elected from Worli. In that one assembly constituency, Padmaja, just one assembly constituency, there are two MLCs working alongside him. So they appointed two MLCs to support and buffer his work in that area. They have a Lok Sabha MP. They have 3 former mayors. So power is very concentrated of the UBT's power. As I said, they're really now a Mumbai party. And all of their power has largely in the last few years been concentrated only in certain pockets of Mumbai. So obviously dislodging them is not easy. But having said that, I think we've made some certain strides in certain areas that were very, very tough, certain wards that were very difficult. If you ask me, I saw no chance of us winning. We won those seats. And going forward, as we just deliver for the people of Mumbai, whether it's through the state government, through the municipality, through the central government, I'm very confident that people will change and want to change from their model of governance to the Mahayuti model of governance, which has really delivered already for the people of Mumbai.
All right, Milind Deora, thanks very much for speaking to us. Incidentally, the seat that Milind Deora used to come from also is one where the Shiv Sena UBT now pretty much finds itself restricted to South Bombay. Dadar, is it now restricted to being a Dadar party? The deeper data dive we'll do in the next.
The Dadar is actually beyond South Mumbai, but it's basically in the greater part of the city. That's really where UBT has a strong presence. That's right.
All right, Milind Deora, thank you very much for speaking to us. Meanwhile, Kangana Ranaut, Member of Parliament of the BJP, who had a run-in with the Shiv Sena and a very, very nasty one. Remember, the BMC had come for her at a time when she had spoken up against Uddhav Thackerays. She had spoken up against the Sena UBT when the Sena UBT was in power. It was, of course, the Shiv Sena at that time when the Shiv Sena was in power. They had come and demolished parts of her office. At that time, Kangana Ranaut had said that one day आपका घमंड भी चूर चूर होगा, in the manner that you have broken my house, your confidence, your the pride that you have, the kind of ahankar that you have is also going to be demolished in that same fashion. She has now spoken to NDTV and reiterated that those people who came after me today, they have been shown their place by the voters in Mumbai. Rohit Chandavarkar, senior journalist, is with us along with psephologist Jayam Rug, founder of Vote Vibe and political strategist. Amitabh Tiwari is also joining us live. Let's start by asking you, Jayam Rug, the footprint of the BJP has increased many-fold in the BMC. Can this be put down to Devendra Farnavis alone?
Yeah,
or at least he has a large part to play.
There are two fundamental factors which differentiate the yesteryears of 80s and 90s from what it is now. The BJP never had a chief minister of its own that time. They were either for 5 years having a deputy chief minister or they were in the opposition. This is for the first time that the BJP is having a two-time chief minister, Shri Farnavis, on their side, which has given him a towering personality to contest Brand Thackray. I think that is one thing, so certainly the credit goes to him. The second thing, the BJP as a party has very consciously worked under Shri Farnavis's leadership to cultivate a Maharashtrian vote bank, which is so tough. There's so much competition from the other Shiv Senas. But today, if you look at the wards they have won, there are several Maharashtrian corporators of the BJP that have won. From ward number 2, Tejaswi Gosalkar, from Mulund East over here, Anita Vaiti. They have built a social spectrum within the Maharashtrian cadre also. So I think both the successes, having the personality, the towering personality, and having the cadre, the social cadre spread, both of them go credit to Mr. Farnavis. It's his day today.
Rohit Chandavarkar, can it be safely said now that if this entire fight was about असली मराठी मानूस कौन है, मराठी अस्मिता का रखवाला कौन है, Devendra Farnavis pretty much has settled that debate. It's him.
We can just about say that, Padmaja. Look, this is a Maharashtrian middle class person born in 1970, just 55 years old, became mayor of Nagpur at the age of 27, very early, and became chief minister at the age of 44, but with very humble background, coming from a middle class Nagpur family, Sangh Parivar and all of that. The rise that he has had is phenomenal since 2014. And I think, one of the big factors, two factors I can clearly say. One is that his image seems to be very clean and there are no direct allegations of any type of scams, any wrongdoings, any such things directly against him. Unlike many other big towering political personalities in Maharashtra. I don't want to name anybody, but unlike most of them, you can imagine whom I mean. Secondly, solid trust and support from the central leadership. So please remember, in a big state like Maharashtra, in the high-profile BMC election, the central leadership of the BJP has shown tremendous trust on Devendra Fadnavis, and I think he has fulfilled that, which just indicates what kind of confidence they have in him. That is a big part of his success. So I think that public perception about Devendra Fadnavis seems to be very positive. I think the central leadership perception is very positive. And then what has happened is he's built his team and, delivered these results today. One of the things that are alleged against him is that he's gone for breaking, rival parties into two groups, He did that with Shiv Sena, he did that with NCP, etc. But his logic on that, or his explanation, is that after the experience of 2019, where suddenly Uddhav Thackeray walked out and Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray formed the government, etc., he could not just take it lying down, and he also had to get into some kind of tricks or some kind of manipulation, etc. He didn't want to do it. The people of Maharashtra had given clear mandate to the BJP in 2019, yet
Yes.
these people got into manipulation. So he is replying with some kind of manipulation himself. Coming to today, I think, this is a phenomenal thing. Yes, there are some doubts about whether Uddhav Thackeray will still pose a challenge, because you can see the numbers on your screen, and I had said
Yes, they are
yesterday,
not entirely routed.
24 hours
It's not
ago,
the kind of
I
route
said
that most people were
there will be
predicting.
not a route. There will be not be a route. These
Yeah.
numbers will not be as extreme as shown in the exit poll, but they will be similar. That's what I said, and that's exactly what has happened. 24 hours later, Uddhav Thackeray and Raj Thackeray will perhaps be around 85, 87 seats in BMC, which means they are not totally demolished. Let's not underestimate them.
Well, that's
They will
nowhere
be-
close to
they
being
will be
demolished,
offering
because
solid
that's very
opposition.
close to what a
But
united
yes,
Shiv Sena
Farnavis
had in
Yes, Farnavis is
2017.
the Dhurandhar of Mumbai.
Yeah, so essentially,
Yes, Farnavis is the Dhurandhar of BMC. That's what I will say to conclude.
okay, just to bring our viewers up to speed with the numbers right now, 84 is what a united Shiv Sena had in 2017, and right now, between Shiv Sena, UBT and MNS in Mumbai, they have 79. So that's where the numbers stand right now when it comes to those leads over here. I want to show you how the footprint of the BJP has grown. Since we are talking about, Mumbai ka Dhurandhar, Devendra Farnavis hai, look at how the growth of the BJP has happened in the BMC. And this is what the numbers show you. Take a look at, we go back over 2 decades, and if we look at those numbers from 2002 onwards, in 2002, you had the Shiv Sena at 97 and the BJP was at 35. Come 2007, the BJP was reduced to 28, and now you have the BJP close to 82. So these are what the numbers are. And the Shiv Sena, we have the BJP at 85. What started at 35 has now gone up to 85, and the Shiv Sena United, which was at 97, is now at 72. But the growing footprint of the BJP is spectacular over here: 35, 28, 31, 82, and now going up to 85. But Amitabh Tiwari, largely it was believed that Eknath Shinde would be the one who would be fighting for the Marathi seats. But is it safe to say that this time BJP has actually performed better on the Marathi seats? Or has performed quite well?
Well, see, if you see the rise from 28 to 82 or now 85, it's largely, if you see, come at the expense of the Congress party and the NCP. The Congress party and the NCP, when they were in power from 1999 to 2014, they used to get a significant chunk of the what is called as the Gair Marathi vote, because they had stalwart leaders from the North Indian community, Krupa Shankar Singh, Sanjay Nirupam, from the South Indian community, Gurudas Kamath, etc. So it has come at the expense of the Congress. Secondly is, when we are talking about BJP only catering to or getting the non-Marathi votes, even in 2017, out of the, I think, 84 or 82 seats which they had won, 46 corporators were from the Marathi community, and they had won almost 44 of the Marathi community influence seats. This time, what it seems is that while in the BJP versus Sena UBT contest, it seems that the BJP has had an upper hand, and that has been made possible with the help of the alliance with Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena. However, where the Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde is in direct contest with the Shiv Sena UBT or MNS, it appears from the results that the UBT or the MNS have had an upper hand. Correct. So, while the Eknath Shinde Sena has had an upper hand in the rest of Maharashtra, the UBT has an upper hand still in Mumbai in the direct battles with the Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde. I think that is very, very clear. Even after the split, if they are holding on to 78-80 seats, which means that they are largely holding on to their core vote block, and one can argue whether Raj Thackere has been an asset or a liability. He has been an asset in the sense he has helped Uddhav Thackere to consolidate the Marathi Manus vote, because if he was outside of this alliance, they would have not got the 7-8% Marathi Manus votes which he gets.
But if
which
we
he
look,
got in 2017.
But if we look, Jay, at the other family, of course, the Thackerays have held on, which is what the data that we have so far. But if you look at Pune, the Paws came together. This was very important for their survival. In 2017 elections, the BJP had won 97 seats. The NCP was at 39. They were united at the time. This time they have again united, and despite that, look at the performance of the BJP. They have gone up to 123, and NCP Ajit Pawar is at 37 and NCP Sharad Pawar is at 0. So they have NCP Ajit Pawar is at 21 and NCP Sharad Pawar is at 3, which means 24 to a united NCP as opposed to 123 for the BJP in Pune. So even that fortress of the NCP breached. Jay.
Yeah. See, I think Pune is a typical transition in Western Maharashtra, which was always traditionally dominated by the Congress and offshoots of the Congress. Now Pune, after 2014, transitioned. Till before 2014, it was a very mild BJP, we couldn't call it a stronghold, mild hold sort of city. After 2014, the city transitioned. 2017, the BJP did well. 2026, right now, what has happened is, after the implementation of the Ladki Bahin scheme, the BJP has actually penetrated into a lot of voters of the Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar faction as well. So I'm not sure if it's going to be easy for both of them to claw back over there. Point number 2, even within the NCP fraternity, the Sharad Pawar faction is now seen as a weaker faction for 2 reasons. One is the aging of Mr. Pawar, and the second is that the Ajit Pawar faction is in power. When the talks for merger are on, the talks are about what Ms. Sule would get in the united party led by Mr. Ajit Pawar. Right? So that message is now reflected by the voters as well, that the younger Pawar will be the senior one. The aging out Pawar, the voters are almost phasing out that party. And the BJP has consolidated its own Gen Z plus old voter. With the new voter, it has won with the Ladki Bahin scheme. So that is what Pune represents.
Right, Asif Bamla of the BJP, and we also have, Advocate Dharam Mishra, political analyst, joining us. Asif Bamla, you may have celebrated too soon because things are still quite close. Mahayuti is at 114 in BMC. The Thackerays haven't been completely routed. You kept saying dynasty politics has, been consigned to the dustbin of history. Shiv Sena UBT is still holding ground.
Just coming back from the grand celebration at the party office today. I'm sure your reporters were there doing everything there. But let me tell you, firstly, it's been a very fine day for us. But I'm not able to understand the kind of focus that just one Mumbai Mahanagar Palika is getting. Maharashtra is a big state. Of course, they're faring well, and we welcome that.
Because you put the entire focus on BMC, no?
No, sorry
for
for
us. Going to be routed. Now you want to talk about all of Maharashtra? That's great.
बीजेपी के लिए ग्रामीण भाग भी बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी, क्योंकि देखिए हम तो हमेशा से
कल तक तो आप मुंबई का किंग कौन बोल रहे थे, अब आपको ग्रामीण भारत याद आ गया, क्या बात है?
सुनिए पद्मजा, मुंबई तो एक बड़ा शहर है जिसमें सबकी नजर, बीजेपी एक पार्टी रही थी जो हमेशा एक शहरी पार्टी मानी जाती थी. इट वाज अ सिटी डोमिनेटेड पार्टी. इट वाज ऑलवेज नोन कि भाई वहां इट्स इजियर फॉर अस टू पेनिट्रेट. बट if you see cities like Pune, where there has been a deep penetration, which used to be a bastion of Thackerays, that is a big achievement for us.
Okay, Dharam Mishra, yes, you can take some cold comfort from Mumbai, but in every other places, the ground is slipping from beneath your feet.
Madam, बोलने के लिए हमारी बात
एंड दैट पवार सर औरों को भी बोलना है ना, औरों को भी बोलना है. होल्ड ऑन
आज हम जीते तो हमें थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा टाइम दीजिए, थोड़ा बोनस दीजिए, थोड़ा सा.
वो आशीष बामला जी एकदम एक्साइटेड है, उनको बोलने दीजिए.
नहीं, उनको आशीष बामला नहीं है, आसिफ बामला है. बट गो ऑन. धर्म मिश्रा. Yes, you can take full comfort from, not being decimated, but the ground is shifting from beneath your feet.
जो हमने अचीव किया वो लोग तक वो उसकी तो कोई चर्चा ही नहीं कर रहा है.
Mr. Bamla, yes, go on, Dharam Mishra.
Yeah, ma'am. Tell me, what is your question?
My question is, you can take some comfort from the fact that you haven't been routed in Mumbai, but overall the traditional bastions are falling from the family parties.
No, ma'am, if you go to see, in today's what politics is happening everywhere, it is nothing related to what picture is shown today. That is, Thackerays are gone and BJP is all around. If you go to see, still they are there. Okay. If you check the numbers, if they are splitted, then also if you see 2017 number, it was around 84. Okay. And this time even the two Shiv Sena splitted and MNS numbers are not.
You are at 77, yes.
इतनी ज्यादा नहीं है जैसे compare करते थे.
You are at 67 and 10.
वो है. What people have projected saying कि Thackerays are gone and BJP will be the only party who will rule Mumbai. तो ये कट टू कट की लड़ाई है. ये जिस तरह से बोला जा रहा था 25-30 सीट्स आएंगे शिवसेना को एंड MNS 50 के अंदर रह जाएंगे, बट स्टिल दे आर इन अपोजिशन विद गुड नंबर.
आसिफ बामला,
so they will
are still at 77. You thought you are going to sing, the dirge of Shiv Sena. It's not happening.
You are talking about which Shiv Sena?
Asif Bamla.
Shinde or Uddhav?
Asif Bamla, you've muted yourself.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah. हमें भी वेलकम दिस. देखिए, अच्छा है कि कम से कम अभी ये जो इंक और स्याही की जो गुहार लगाई थी कल उन्होंने, वो बोलती बंद हो गई संजय राउत और उनके अन्य नेतागणों से. क्योंकि अगर हमने इंक और वो लगाई होती तो फिर वो आज उन्हें भी उनके चेहरे पे इंक पहुंचनी पड़ती बनिस्बत कि वो आज थोड़ा सा उन्हें जो ऑक्सीजन मिला है ना, ये थोड़ी सी जीत का. ठीक है, अभी वेलकम दैट. और हमें तो चाहिए कि ऑपोजिशन स्ट्रॉन्ग हो. अब नहीं बोलेंगे ये करेक्ट. अभी मशीन्स गायब हो गए. कहाँ है अब तक के? अगर ये नंबर्स थोड़े से घट गए होते तो अब तक तो गुहार लग गई होती.
आसिफ बामला, ऐसा ना हो that they actually go past the halfway mark and then the only validation you will have is that magical ink conspiracy theory was proven wrong because the numbers are shifting.
उधर से राज ठाकरे अलग गुहार लगाते हैं, इधर से उद्धव जी अलग. बट दिस इज नॉट राइट. देखिए, दिस इज अ फेयर इलेक्शन. एक्सेप्ट यू नो व्हाई? बाय पिन पॉइंटिंग दीज थिंग्स यू ऑल आर क्रिएटिंग अ क्वेश्चन मार्क, अ डाउट of these agencies which are the government agencies. ये इससे इतना गलत मैसेज जा रहा है. आपने दो शहरों में सिर्फ बड़ी मीटिंग और सभाएं ली, बाकी तो पूरा ग्रामीण आपने छोड़ दिया. वहां तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने सुपड़ा साफ कर दिया आपका. आप वो नहीं कह रहे हो. ठीक है, अच्छा है, we are happy.
In that sense, I mean, there are a lot of conspiracy theories, Rohit Chandarkar, that BJP won't be entirely displeased with Eknath Shinde's party not really getting a very, very healthy number out of the 90 seats they fought. So, everyone stays in check. There is the option of Uddhav Thackeray always. There is the option of Eknath Shinde as well. So, everyone is walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
So what is happening is, very interesting picture is emerging in many municipal corporations. A very interesting picture is emerging, which is that outside of Mumbai, Padmaja, and let me give you some news points. Outside of Mumbai, there has been almost, you can call it cutthroat kind of competition between BJP and Eknath Shinde. And it got very unpleasant yesterday when polling was happening, because there were fights and there were scuffles and there was allegations, counter allegations. So it is clear that all of them are thinking about 2029, and all of them have started not trusting each other because Eknath Shinde's space is being taken slowly by the BJP, though he is an allied partner. The results that have come today give an indication that BJP might have to keep their plans on hold of marginalizing Eknath Shinde to some extent, because Uddhav and Raj Thackeray have not done as badly as we would have predicted yesterday or whatever. There is still some challenge in Mumbai, and remember, in last assembly elections, Uddhav managed to win 10 seats in Mumbai itself. Or 10 MLAs he has in the house, and now he is going to have close to 80, let's say 80, 82 councillors, which is similar to his last time's tally. So the BJP will have to change gears a bit when it comes to Eknath Shinde, listen to him a bit in Thane and other cities where they were getting aggressive against him. And those are the fallouts that you will see in the coming weeks.
No, but on the contrary, could it actually not be that Eknath Shinde doesn't get to ask for a lot, because he will always be double guessing whether Uddhav Thackeray is also an option?
Uddhav Thackeray may not be an option. Ajit Pawar is an option. Raj Thackeray, I'm thinking, is an option, because Raj Thackeray has done flip-flop so many times that perhaps he can do that again. Many are saying that it was, BJP's, Raj was only BJP's Trojan horse. I don't know if that's true or not, but there are many such colors that are emerging now. Because Raj has, like we said yesterday, Raj has, kind of damaged Uddhav's interest indirectly, maybe unwantingly, but it has happened. So many feel that the BJP gave an NOC to Raj to go ahead and join Uddhav so that the Mahavikas Aghadi could be damaged. All these conspiracy theories are now coming out.
Yeah, but
and
Raj Thackeray cannot actually make up the numbers. Raj Thackeray won't be able to make up the numbers.
I'm saying in terms of cutting Uddhav's base, in terms of cutting Uddhav's votes in the upcoming elections, 3 years from now or whatever, there might be any shifts and any turns and anything can happen. So the equation is going to be a little uneasy. It's not going to be settled and done and dusted kind of a thing in the BMC. There will be competition among all these people, and there will be, one-upmanship that you will see between BJP and Shinde as well.
Amitabh Tiwari, a weakened Shiv Sena is not something that the BJP will be entirely displeased about. Or a weakened Eknath Shinde.
See, essentially, if you see, the Shiv Sena United had won 5 municipal corporations in 2017. Mumbai, Thane, Kalyan, Ahmednagar and Aurangabad. I think names have changed, Ahilyanagar and Sambhajinagar. Now, if you see Mumbai, the BJP is leading. Kalyan, Dombivli also, I think there is a very fierce fight between Sena and BJP. Except for Thane, if I am not wrong, in Sambhajinagar and Ahilyanagar, the BJP now is ahead of Shiv Sena, in a sense. So wherever the BJP and the Sena were fighting for dominance, the BJP seems to have an upper hand. See, BJP already had won 134 seats in 2024 Vidhan Sabha election. There were a significant number of independents and others with the help of whom it could have formed the government. And it's also a stated goal or aim of the BJP that it needs to win on its own. So 2029 is an open game. BJP may decide to contest on its own. NCP, the Pawars are already perhaps sensing this and trying to create a merger and then be part of an opposition, take a big slice of an opposition, because the Congress has been significantly weakened after this municipal corporation. So I think, these are bargaining chips which both parties will have for each other. At this point of time, I think the BJP sits pretty well with not only a weakened opposition, but also, in a sense, weakened allies in their bastions.